know, it's important what we're doing today on Juneteenth. This is important because Juneteenth is not just an opportunity for us to celebrate and barbecue. This is a call to action. A call to action to remember why we're here and how far we've come. And that's why we have all of these kids with us today. This isn't just a prop. We are literally proud of these young kids. We're celebrating them. That's why we want to celebrate these kids, because of what it is that they're doing. Because that's the case, we're doing what we call placekeeping. This is an abandoned building that's been here for over 2 decades. So we have come up with the initiative to make this building the anchor spot of the Black Labor Tourism District. So this is the world's first and only Black Labor Tourism District that we're creating, named after A. Philip Randolph. And what this will be is the A. Philip Randolph Cultural Factory Complex. And in this complex, it will be a place where we teach people how to create cultural products that can be sold in a tourism district. So people in the local community can benefit from their own history, heritage, and culture. And the reason that that's important is because placekeeping gives us the opportunity to take advantage of abandoned structures and properties that have been dormant for years. So as opposed to leaving that debt at the government's door, we're saying as a community we want to come together. So in this A. Philip Randolph Cultural Factory Complex, we'll have the Dr. Joyce Chapman Community Organizer Room. We'll have a theater where the people can come. We'll be able to work with the neighbors next door at the Hope Center and the Pullman National Historical Park. And we're again so proud to partner with organizations like Shy Ball Y League, like Chicago Hellcats, like all of the different sports and athletic groups that give us the opportunity to bring history, heritage, and culture and athletics together. So everybody out there, we want you to know this isn't just a one-time deal. This is an ongoing something where, again, we are intentionally pouring into our communities by using our history, heritage, and culture as a means. So the reason that it's important that we have our Lieutenant Governor here, not only because she's a fellow Kenwood alumni, but because it's important that we show that representation matters. All these little girls out here, these little boys, they see somebody that looks like them. And that's important. That's important. A young, intelligent woman that is in a leadership role in our state. So shout out to the Lieutenant Governor of the state of Illinois.
I like that he said a young woman. I don't know how that fits, but let me just say good morning, everyone. I am Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton, and I'm so proud to be here today to say Happy Juneteenth, everyone. You know, when I think about Juneteenth, first of all, let me just say thank you, David, for your leadership, and thank you for your vision for this particular building and what you are doing right here in the Pullman community for economic development, to bring tourism and travel right here to this community in honor of our Pullman quarters. And let me also say to Dr. Lynn Hughes, thank you for your visionary leadership and for doing so much to make sure that the legacy of the Pullman quarters continues. I stand here today as the great-great-granddaughter of William and Margaret Stevens, who were enslaved. And when they were set free through the Emancipation Proclamation, they continued a legacy that now led to me being the first Black Lieutenant Governor of the state of Illinois. And I know my great-great-grandparents prayed for me, but I also am the granddaughter of Wilbur Slaughter, who in his young life was, in fact, a Pullman porter. And so I stand here today in the Pullman community on Juneteenth to honor the Pullman porters who were so critical, not just in the civil rights movement, but critical for our freedom. From the labor movement, from making sure that Black people had information they needed from the Chicago Defender and other publications, these were cultural icons in our communities. These were intelligent men who not only helped others to travel on the train overnight, but they helped us travel through the Great Migration to come up to communities like right here in Chicago to raise our families and enter the middle class. So let's continue to honor them. Today is also known as Freedom Day. We're not all the way there yet, but we are on the journey and we honor our ancestors as we do so. Thank you, everyone.
Finally, we're going to have the founder of the National A. Philip Randolph Pullman Museum and a little history fact. The founder of Historic North Pullman, right here. Before Dr. Hughes found out that this was a part of Pullman in 1991, it wasn't considered that. So this is a community that this woman moved into the neighborhood in 1989 and had a vision. And we want to bring her up right now. This young lady, Dr. Lynn Hughes.
Thank you so much. And I am so honored that you all are here today. I'm honored that you share with us. We have the opportunity to share with you Juneteenth celebration. This is our 12th year. This is year 12 for us, long before it became a national holiday. But we invested ourselves and our resources to share this holiday with you, to make sure that you understood the meaning of it. And so in doing that, we hope that we will pour into you a seed of the pride of your history, heritage, and culture beyond Juneteenth. But every day, the work that we've been doing in this community almost 30 years. And so we're turning it over to you, the younger, to help us continue this legacy. This means a great deal. We're not going to be able to accomplish this on our own. We're going to need each and every one of you, to bring to the table whatever resources you have, whether it's your energy, your time, your talent, or your intellect. A word of encouragement, but this has got to be a group thing in order for it to work. Because when I founded this, I had to fight to become Historic North Pullman. I had to fight to become the first Black labor history museum in the nation. And so we are now on another journey of creating first Black labor tourism district within the Chicago's first national park. So we're going to need each and every one of you because it means something. Your voice means something. And at some point, we're going to fan out a petition asking you to sign a petition to raise your voice so that people know that we mean something in this community. This is Census Tract 5002. It's 96% African American and the income level is poverty. And so what we're trying to do is bring something to the table so that it will remove that stigma of bringing in poverty. Because when we can create our own products to sell to the tourists who come to this district, it's projected, I think, 500,000. There's no reason why the people who live in this community cannot benefit from that revenue from tourism. And so in this cultural complex, the things that we're talking about doing, the manufacturing of tourism products, that each and every one of you can participate in selling, and you can live and work in your own neighborhood and benefit monetarily. So it's not a handout, you're earning what you get. And so we hope that you will take that away with you. And I'm on a soapbox, so I'll have to step back. But I'm passionate about it, I'm passionate about my people, and it's not just on the Juneteenth day, it's 365.
Amen.
Thank you, and God bless you.
All right, and to finish the parade, y'all, happy Juneteenth! Happy Juneteenth!
Happy Juneteenth!